So what we have here is a Leon Valley limestone rock. Our rocks are all formed by million-year-old shells and whatever, and they have heft, they have character, and my thinking is we should let them keep that. So as we paint them, it would be good for their rockness to still show. Now when I say paint, we're actually going to print. That way we don't get into some of the issues of brushes and whatever, and we'll get a crisper look. Now in a better world, we would prime where we're going to paint, but I bought some paint just for this project. It's called acrylic gouache, which means that it has more pigment in it. So we're just going to go with it. Now, as we paint, if we choose colors that are close together, such as these, or these, we'll get more of a direction, more of a family feeling of color, and we can lead the eye. And then if we add some of the colors that are opposite, these colors have their opposite colors, and if we put some of those colors nearby, not too many, but just a little touch, it will make these colors look more brilliant. So what I have here is yellow, orange, and red. These paint containers, the tops just pop off, and I've put about that much paint there. And I'm going to go ahead and load up my eraser here with some yellow. And when I put that on there, it's going to make a little bit of a squish. Not too bad. I like to leave some of the rocks showing. And I also like to highlight, bring attention to, emphasize the parts of the rock that I like the best. And I'm making these into kind of a, I'm lining them up to give movement. If I want the next color to mix, I can do that, or I can take a rag and just wipe that off. Here's some orange. I'm not going to paint the bottom because I believe the bottom will just wear off. And the less you fuss with them, the more brilliant they'll be. And that's what's kind of fun, is having brilliant colors on a rock. Clean it off again. Here's some red. And if you do make them look like they're going somewhere, it's more restful for the eye. And the eraser makes one size. If you want another size, use another surface. Here's a smaller. When these dry, they'll probably be just a little bit less brilliant. Okay, my recommendation is get up to 3 colors in one trip. And then if you want to use some other colors, like for instance, the opposite of yellow is purple. So I'm going to take a little bit of this purple And I'm going to add that in there. If these have not been used by anyone first, they're going to have a cap. And I'll go ahead, and I don't want to get carried away with this. Because I want these to be primarily about the colors. It doesn't take very much paint to make a dot. You can always go back and get more, but you can't put, if you get too much, you can't put it back. So be thoughtful about that. I'm going to put a purple here just to add a little variety and make, and I just made it unintentional. I put yellow on top of the purple. Those colors, when they mix together, make a dull color. Nothing wrong with dull colors, but if you were hoping that they would stay brilliant, that's not the way it's going to be. And that small thing that I put there gave me 2 big dots, and I can get more. You get the idea here that I'm just going ahead and making some dots, traveling them around. And that is the plan.